Oh. Huh? Huh? Are we... Did we do it? Are we live? Oh shit. Huh? Aha. Hi. Hello. If you're wondering why I'm so, like, hesitant, some settings were changed. And as you may recall, the last time that I changed settings, I had to restart the stream like 4 times because it was coming out the wrong way. So, hi. Thanks, y'all. Thank you for all the happy birthday wishes. Yeah, so let me know if anything weird happens with the stream, I guess. Are the audio levels okay? Because, like, everything's new. So long as everything sounds good and everything looks good, I think we're gonna have a happy birthday. Don't mind me drinking invisible water. All right, good. All right, so hi everyone. Thank you for coming to the YuuriVoice birthday celebration. I'm the birthday boy, YuuriVoice, in case you didn't know. So before we get going, I have some very exciting stuff to share. Let me preface everything by saying, so I've been trying to get my merch situation figured out, and as you might recall, Teespring kind of screwed me at the end of last year because I literally couldn't get the website working, and basically Teespring kind of pissed me off. I don't want to work with them anymore, and they certainly don't deserve any of your money or my money, and that's where Fourth Wall came in. So Fourth Wall is basically Teespring but way better. They had reached out to me before trying to like recruit me, and I didn't pay them any attention. And then I went through the trouble of figuring out my own Shopify store for my pins. And then they reached out to me. And as it turns out, Fourth Wall is fantastic. And not only that, I can also ship my pins through them and put everything on one store, which has been like the biggest issue because I don't like having to send people to like 3 different websites to get merch, essentially, you know? So, that's where YuuriVoice.com comes in. Let me just... Hi, welcome to YuuriVoice.com. Let me put up my copy pasta because I thought I was going to do free shipping on all the orders. But if those pins get bought by international folks, you're gonna have to pay to ship. Otherwise, literally, I'm paying the world. So let me pin this. It would help if I didn't include that bit. Here we go. Copy. Paste. So you can get 10% off your orders tonight by using code BDayStream at YuuriVoice.com. So let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got the Alphonse collection. The same exact sweater. It is the same sweater. Now, this dark mode Alphonse sweatshirt, the text is embroidered on the shirt. So it's not like an image screen printed on there. It is literally embroidered. So if you want the the definitive dark mode Alphonse shirt, it's this one. Let's go back. Obviously, the enamel pin combo pack. Limited quantities of the pins. So yeah. A little Alphonse mouse pad. There are some things that we haven't got on here yet. I'll explain. But introducing the Hello, I'm Listener collection. It was highly requested. It is the Hello, I'm Listener sticker from the Bittersweet recap video. And this is cute, even if it's not specifically for YuuriVoice fans. It's made to look like a hello, I'm insert name here. And this one comes in different colors. They don't all come in different colors. I'm still learning kind of how things work on Fourth Wall. We've got no pink. I think with this one, I don't think this particular shirt had a good pink. Some do have I'm pretty sure there is a pink something. Some of them I wanted to do the bigger sticker on the chest instead of, all of them just being off to the side. Yeah. Let's see. Also, it's more than just the four things. We've got not only shirts and hoodies, we've got beanies. The beanie and hat, it's an embroidered patch on it, which is really cool. That's exciting. Mochi, hey, come here. Don't go back there. Come here. Don't sit on the computer. Mochi. Yeah, I know. I'm working, buddy. Mochi, come here. Mochi, you need to not be on the computer. Please. Come here. Mochi has been eating shoelaces lately, or munching on them at least. He hasn't ingested them. Go on. Goodbye. Okay, we got him. Mochi Cam. No. Bubba. Oh my god. Mochi, let me finish the store pitch at least. Oh, okay. He laid down. Thank God. I love him, but he's so big and a problem. Dark mode collection. The sweatshirt, the embroidered sweatshirt is the embroidered one. There is, your standard screen printed dark mode. We got the logo collection. And then what's this? What's this? So, the one thing that I've had to adjust to with Fourth Wall is that they don't do die-cut stickers the same way that Teespring did. they all have to be like on a sheet, basically. So we've got popsicles on sticker sheets. So don't quote me on this, because the sticker sheet itself the boys are going to be about 3 inches, give or take, is what it should work out to. So they're pretty big stickers. They both individually pull off of the page. Assuming that that's how that works. I miss the individual die cut stickers. I need to talk to them and see if that's at all possible. And then, of course, we have released these before, the Alphonse and Seth popsicle stickers. Is there a specific time limit for the discount on the store? I will probably leave it on through the weekend. I think I'll leave it on through the weekend. That way, like, you know, I don't want to just have it run for like one night, even though it's technically for the birthday stream. But hey, Mochi, what are you doing? Mochi, Mochi, don't do it. Mochi, you know what you've done. It means I'll turn it off. The code will no longer work after Monday. Or after Sunday, I guess would be the way to phrase that. All right. I'm going to leave you back there, buddy. He's been so good all day, but it's like the moment you try to do something, he... Anywho, here's the things we don't have right now. So, the posters, their poster situation is different. It's essentially exactly the same, but they all default to portrait, and there's no easy way for me to like get like your default, like, oh, here's a picture of the thing. They're all gonna be sideways like this because I can't just click a button and make it go landscape. Now, we can still do it, but I'm going to have to make like the default art. I'm going to have to like Photoshop each individual poster to make it look good. And that's kind of a pain in the ass. Do you guys not... Hold on, this is so dumb. Where is... It just occurred to me that I'm fixing something. Hold on. I did not know I didn't have my background music on this scene, which is very strange. Anywho, happy birthday to whoever this stream is for. I'm sort of dumb. Well, Calico Gober, if that is your real name. It's my birthday. It's mine. It is. Yeah, I didn't. So this is not going to make a lot of sense to people who don't stream. I've gone from using Streamlabs OBS to OBS Studio, and doing that on the day that I'm gonna stream is probably pretty dumb. So I'm troubleshooting as I go. Okay, here's the deal. The posters that we have had still exist over on Teespring for the time being. I didn't delete them. So if you wanted to, you could go acquire them still. So, you know. Why are you guys do realize that, like, asking how old someone is when it's not, like, readily, like, given is pretty, like, invasive? I'm 32. But I like to say that I'm 30 and I've gone around the 0 twice. I'm grown. That's not exactly like secret information either, but yeah, anywho, we also have the A Dance with Dreams zine, which for those of you who may have missed the physical zine, you can get the PDF here. Love PDF. Does the store have international shipping? It should. We have never, the store just opened, so I don't know. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but voices don't really age. Like, you can sound older, I guess, but like ages don't necessarily relate to. No, and hold on, I will say I feel old too. Like, don't worry, I'm not I'm not embarrassed or too proud to say that my knees hurt, that my bones crack when I stand up. Yeah. Ain't that how it goes? Anywho, for those who are ordering things, let me know how that process goes. It does appear that 2 people have placed orders. Also, I should say, Fourth Wall has a really cool feature where through the app, I can send like an audio note to people who have placed an order. So I can send you a personal thank you. So I'll also say this. If you place an order from now over to the weekend, so by Monday, I will send you a personal thank you addressed to you. There's no particular way for you guys to ask me to do it in a certain character's voice, but I'll still send you a thank you message, which is really cool because most places would only let you do like a video, and like, let's be real, I don't think a lot of people are super Mochi, come here. Would that come through an email? I don't know. I don't know. I that was a question I did not ask when I was meeting with the Fourth Wall people. Fourth Wall's really cool. I've got to give them credit. I had a meeting with their lead like creator manager person. I don't remember his full title now. And it was supposed to be like an onboarding process, but I had already had all of this website and all of the products already ready. I was like, I've kind of got it figured out. But I did want to talk about a few things. So, got to have a big conversation with him. Fourth Wall's really cool. They do, a lot of things, and like you can build out the website a few different ways. Like I could have my, like, I think it's my 3 most recent YouTube videos kind of like listed here, and your most recent TikToks can be on here, and it lets you organize a lot more than Teespring ever did, so that's nice. That's nice. Mochi is sitting on top of the computer right now, and I really wish he wouldn't, but the cat's gonna do what the cat's gonna do. Anywho, how are y'all? Anywho, if you would like to get me something for my birthday, get yourself something over at YuuriVoice.com. I would appreciate that. I really love the Hello Listener line. It's a good time. And there will be more things soon. A lot of ideas for stuff. I will figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do about trying to get the posters on here. I'll just shoot straight with you. It will be a pain in the ass, but it's worth doing. So I will figure it out. What else? I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get the Alphonse sweater on here, but I got it figured out. And future enamel pins will come out on this store as well. So once after April, I will think about who's next for the pins. And don't worry, everything on here will be on here. These are permanent pieces of merch. Now, there are chances that we may do limited drops. That's something that Fourth Wall has some cool functionality with, where let's say you know, we have a really special design for a limited time, like, oh, for the next 2 weeks, get this fucking super cool hoodie or something. I don't know. So here's the question. So Crocus asked, is shipping to Asia available? So here's what I know. I know that it doesn't let me set like what like where these pins can be shipped. So because it's a kind of an automated thing, I don't know. I would say try to check out and see how much it makes you pay in shipping. Because I know the way that I have to print the labels, I should be able to ship internationally now. Am I nervous? Yes. Is it gonna keep me from trying? No. Yeah. So there we go. Thank you for hearing my pitch. Thank you again for all the birthday wishes. Just did a bit. How much did well, I guess it depends. Only the pins are since I have to ship them personally, they're the only ones that I'm worried about. But hey, we're gonna find out. We're gonna figure it out. So I love this model too. This was done by, I think I have the link in the description actually. I think for this one I was like, hey, I should probably put that in there. It's great. I saw their style and I was like, I would be really cute. I would be really, yeah. So here's something crazy, right? This is like, no one asked, but I'm gonna tell you. The reason my lips didn't want to move right before was because I had my microphone. So in VTube Studio, there's a use your microphone to help determine mouth movement. And on the Alphonse model, it works really great. For this model, it basically freezes my lips in place. So now I can just and my lips move. So I'm still, the one thing about you know, VTube models is like you have to really enunciate and move your lips when you talk. So you basically have to I have VBridger, but I don't know I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to I don't know how to do it. It sounds great. It sounds like a great idea. But I have not done that. Yeah, you have to, so you guys know how people roasted the shit out of like TikTokers who do the like really animated movement and shit. You basically have to do that. You really have to do that. The hard truth. They made me emote. I have to move my face really hard. My birthday was technically the 12th. But I was busy doing like real birthday things. Not that, hey, whoa, hold on now. Not that the confetti falling and the streamers going off here behind me aren't real. It's real to me. And that burp that I tried to stifle just now, excuse me, was also very real. But you know, I try to party. I try to party the entire month. I just try to have a good month. Hey, I've got a little bit of soup left. Where you touch grass? To be fair, I didn't go anywhere on my birthday, right? Yeah, everyone came over here. So I don't think I necessarily touched any grass. And thank you to everyone who has ordered stuff. I'm gonna go take a peek. Oh, I'm peeking. Oh my goodness. Got it. It looks good to me. I think everything is going to work just fine. I will, like, listen, if there's some sort of issue with shipping pins, I'll let you know, but I think it'll be fine. The eyes are great. I thought so. Here, you know what I don't have any additional expressions on this model. It's just this. I could hit them up to go get some made, but like I didn't have any ideas at the time, so I was like, just the model's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I was just about to say something. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. It's not a full body. It's like a half body. Will Dilf Seth return? Yeah, I would say so. Oh, speaking of questions. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Is your hair long again? My hair is pretty, it's like a strong medium now. So I wouldn't call it long yet, but we're getting there. All right. Would a mod like to unleash the Q&A form? Hey, listen, I'm envious of my own model. Like, if I looked like that out in the world, I'd be pretty happy. The hair is pretty accurate. It's got little frizzies and everything. That is pretty accurate. Listen, I had the I was nicknamed Jesus in high school. Cause of the long hair. So yo, I'm hyped for Faust season. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I believe. I was nicknamed Jesus. Listen, it's a long story. It's not that long, but you know. Were you ever called a Discord mod? Bubba, in high school, we had AOL Instant Messenger. Hey, I was on there. I was on there. All right, we got questions. Which care? This question never fails. It never fails. All right. Which character is your favorite and which voice is your favorite? So that's like asking me to pick a favorite son. I don't think I can really pick one. As for voices, like here's the real trick. The real trick is that I would not have a character whose voice I don't like doing. Otherwise, I wouldn't do that character. Opinion on apple juice. I like apple juice, but I'm gonna snitch and tell you that Jackie doesn't like apple juice because it gives her a headache. Lustful Loser asks, hey Yuri, how was your first off, how was your day? Secondly, can I make birthday fan art of you? You can absolutely make birthday fan art of me. I would love that. And my day, hey, this is one of the how real are we gonna get? No, I like being transparent. I've had a really rough day. It was like nothing bad happened, right? It's a totally normal day, but my brain, when there's a lot of little tasks that I have to do, I get really overwhelmed and feel like I'm facing like this insurmountable mountain of tasks. And when it starts to get really bad, I get really frustrated. And then on top of that, if I get interrupted or something like gets between me and doing stuff, I then get very irritable. So today was not great. And like around 2, I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna stream when I'm like ready to snap because I have to answer a phone call, you know? Like, that's not good. I got my stuff done, everything worked out, I'm fine. But some people, this is something I've noticed, is like some people on the internet assume that a creator they perceive as successful is a completely like neurotypical person. And people don't always realize, like, I struggle a lot. Like, just because I managed to ride my waves of mania to getting shit done doesn't mean that I got my shit together, because I absolutely don't. I really don't. And I've worked hard to get better and to like mitigate and do what I gotta do, but it's not easy. So some people don't know. Some people don't really know how it can be sometimes. Anywho, the stream is going well. I think that's the positive thing, right? Caitlin asked, hey Yuri, will you be doing any more Aizawa? And would it be possible for you to talk like Seth for a second? I just don't have any Aizawa ideas right now. And to be fair, I've kind of fallen off of My Hero, even though like I know the series is kind of popping off right now. What got me last time, I put out an Aizawa banger, and it flopped, and I think it was mostly like timing, and the algorithm sort of fucked me because I hadn't posted for a while, so it just kind of was like a tree falling in the forest type thing. So that kind of put a damper on doing Aizawa stuff. Also, chat, I just gotta say, if Purple is the one who scolds you for doing weird things with food or beverages, you have gone too far. Now, here's what I reckon. I reckon that if you're gonna add milk to Pepsi, I reckon that something might not be right with. I don't want to be mean about it. I just want to say that you might need to consider your life choices. All right, that was a very that's actually the voice that I use for Mochi. So like if we go like deep south, maybe that's him. I don't believe that anyone's actually putting milk in carbonated beverages. I think this is a meme. Do you like potatoes? Bubba, I'm gonna put it to you this way. Your boy didn't get this big not liking carbohydrates. More Alucard, please. Pleading face. When the new Castlevania comes out, I will probably do some Alucard stuff. I'd like to. It's mostly a case of like timing and inspiration. Yeah. I will say that we are coming up on Sidon season. So for all my Breath of the Wild people who have waited the day, or long awaited the day that the prince comes home, he's coming. Let's see. Happy birthday. I hope your celebrations have been fun. Are you planning any other celebrations for yourself outside of the stream? I don't think I have anything else really going on. No, I need to work. I got work to do, so that's my plan. Do you have any tips on getting started as a voice actor? Good question. I'm gonna give you the cliff notes, basically. Have fun first and foremost. If you're just gonna make things on the internet, you're gonna accept that you are going to start in a place that will be far away from where you'll be a year down the line. You will improve. I don't want to outright say you're gonna be bad, but I was bad. When I look back, like when we did the listen along for like Alphonse, listening to his old content, I thought I was decent, and looking back, it was not the best. Thankfully people love him regardless, but like I got better. So have fun, practice. I mean, yeah. Daphne asked, are all your universes connected? Like, are they all set in one world, or are they in their respective universe? All right. That's complicated. It's a little complicated to answer. The way that I see it is that even if something isn't necessarily in the same universe, you could say that they kind of sprung from the same source. There you go. But I will also say, you should always take my answers with a grain of salt, because back in the day, I used to scream about how nothing is in the same realm or universe or anything, how, like, you know, certain characters would never run into other characters, and now it's like, well, a bunch of them are literally in the same area, so, you know. Kind of not a question, but the idea of a mini series of plushie versions of Al, of the plushie version of Al and Seth would be adorable to do. Adorable, yes, I do agree. People weren't that interested is kind of the issue, is like, I don't know. People just want the content. Fun side stuff is fun, but like, if I'm working on that, I'm not working on other things, so. It was funny, though. Let's see. Nix asked, or rather said, happy birthday, loving the model up to Pluto and back. What songs would Finn most likely listen to? And can I get one random thing to doodle? A random thing to doodle. How about Charlie in a rat suit? I'm definitely not thinking of Chuck E. Cheese. What songs would Finn most likely listen to? I mean, I feel like realistically, he would listen to, like, you know what? Finn's got a playlist of his favorite, like, movie OST tracks. Let's see. Hex says, not a question, but a promise and threat. I'm going to steal Seth's gender. He has been warned. That's all right. I feel like Seth would be like, all right, well, take it, I guess. I never really gave much of a thought to that whole concept, you know, so I ain't using it, right? And Alphonse is like, yeah, whatever, guy. Like, you do what you got to do with the agenda thing. Rin asked, when do you think you'll be doing the Shattered series? If I remember right, there's a prologue for it, but, you know, just curious about when it's going to come out. So, let's see. Okay, right, yeah, Shattered. Sorry, I did, like, had a loading cog pop up on my forehead. So I don't want to give anything a date because production and stuff. But I have outlined what I need to work on, and things are moving now. You know, this year, it's coming out this year. Faust is getting a series first. Fantasia asks, was there an OC that you would have liked to work on more or revisit? It's Jack. Jack is the character. And I know what to do with him. So in due time. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading. Whose voice is it most difficult or awkward to get into? I will say Charlie is tricky because I've been doing Alphonse for so long. I have to remind myself, like, get it up there. Get that voice up there. It's got to go a little higher. But then at the same time, you have to realize, like, there are going to be times where Charlie speaks in a huskier, quieter tone, especially when things are getting a little hot and heavy with Charlie. He's not like, it's a different setting, right? So, yeah, that's tricky sometimes, but the voice itself isn't difficult either. Yeah. Let's see. Opinion on yellow roses. They're fine. I don't have a big opinion on flowers mostly. My only real flower opinions is like, are they poisonous to cats? How does it feel to have an adoring amount of people as your fan base who love your content, would literally cry if you left for 2 minutes? Also, happy birthday, buddy. We love you. It's nice. I think... Oh. Carefully handling a cat. It's great. I love all the love and support. And thankfully, I think most people are okay with me. If I ever need to take a break, they're not like, I don't get pressured or anything. Do you have any advice for staying motivated? I always find that I am motivated at times where I can't do the thing I want to do, if that makes sense. Oh man. I just suffer. I wish I had a good tip, but I don't, honestly. I think the best thing is, like, I like lists. I make a list of what all I need to get done, and then you just have to start somewhere. Even if it's a thing that isn't exactly what you need to do, maybe it's something that's keeping you from doing the thing that you need to do, and you need to get that out of the way. It's hard. I do put it in the dock of doom. True. There's actually a third cat. I have to say, your plots are amazing. How do you come up with them? Also, who is your favorite characters to design? Plots. So a lot of my plots, a lot of the like bulk of them, I draw upon experiences, even if it's like, obviously I didn't almost kill a man one time, well, that you know of, But the you know, Alphonse and Seth, they're kind of like how they felt out of place. I grew up in the South, in the Bible Belt, and I'm a very I don't fit in quite right there by their standards. And so that informed some of the Alphonse and Seth stuff. But a lot of things, I explore themes that are relevant to me. That I've said this before, and it's the most simplest, funny way to put it. Is like, this is just really, really expensive vent art. And thank fuck that people enjoy it, because then I'm able to pay for it. You know, look at like Seth and his mom, right? Seth and Jesse. I had some stuff I needed to work through there. With Alphonse, it's about, you know, love and the various ways that you experience it, and, you know, how, you know, giving unconditional love to someone who's used to conditions, that sort of thing. So I have my inspirations, but I dig around in my own brain to figure out what I feel I need to make, I guess. Any upcoming conventions you plan on going to? If so, which ones? I think I will probably go. I might try to do San Japan, and I will probably go to Colossal Con again. I think that's all I really know for now. When did you start YouTube? I started YouTube. It was, I mean, at this point it is 6 years ago, yeah. But I didn't start on YouTube. I started on Tumblr. What inspired you to make the bittersweet storyline? Have you planned it all out beforehand, or was it after a few episodes of Al? I sort of touched on this, but I can say I didn't know bittersweet was gonna become a big thing. Basically, I just wanted to introduce a rival character to give Seth kind of a launching point. But when I was writing, you know, that episode where, I mean, the first episode of Bittersweet proper, I didn't know that Seth and Alphonse used to be a thing. I didn't know that that was like their origin, right? And then I just started brain blasting. Now, was it all planned? No. I didn't. I think what I like to do is plant plot seeds, and when it's time to check and see if it's grown, there's a payoff. I think one thing that people sometimes don't consider about chapter 3, for example, is that, like, I'm an independent creator. Like we have a team that works on things, and it's a group effort. But you know, we are not. I'm the guy. You know, like that's on me. And when various things may come up, say for example, like I won't get into it, but things change as you go into a project, and you have to adjust accordingly. And you know, people see the final product, but they don't necessarily always know what all had to be done and adjusted to and adapted along the way to make it to the finish line, you know? Do you have any update on Ulrich? Yeah, he got updated art last year. He got promo art made for his re-debut last year. And what can I say? I decided that rather than just throwing it out there, I wanted to get a few things in place before getting him back involved in the story. But yeah, he's great. He's great. When are you gonna go on a world tour? Real talk, I really want to go. I really want to go to Japan next year. It's like kind of a vague idea right now, but I think if I plan and save accordingly, I could do that. What's your opinion on dinosaur chicken nuggets? I love them. I have some in my freezer right now. Are you doing Link as well when Tears of the Kingdom? That's the name of the new Zelda game, right? I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Comes out, or just Sidon. I feel like one of 3 people here who actually listened and loved the Link audios. I will probably I think I'd do Link, even if it's like just a one-off thing just to have fun. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, Silver Sphinx, when you go to look at my videos, if you click the live tab, all of the VODs are there, so you'll be able to come watch the rest. How do you feel about Charlie becoming such a fan-loved character? Excuse me. Did you anticipate him being popular when you first created him? Well, I knew I wanted him to be a unique, like, not just a background character. I knew he was gonna have to play some sort of role. And as I noticed people were enjoying him, even before, you know, Bittersweet was through, I was like, all right, I think there's something we can do with Charlie. And so I can't say I anticipated him being that popular, because like Charlie did good. Charlie did good. But I'm happy. I'm happy. I love Charlie, and I'm excited for more of him. I think we've got. I want to cook up a special thumbnail video art for what's basically the big finale of his current mini series with Casper, which is just it's just round 2. It's just round 2 of their shenanigans. So it'll be a little spicy. Speaking of which, Oron and Rook are heading to Oron's house. Apartment. I have to double check. I'm pretty sure it's like a loft. Yeah. So Jackie really popped off. Penthouse. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Yes. I need to write it. But it's pretty straightforward. So also after that, he has new video art, which involves a new fit. Let's see. Do you think you will do any more Cult of the Lamb? I really enjoy the streams, and you introduced me to an amazing game that I love to play. Yeah, I think for sure we will be playing more Cult of the Lamb. Crocus Pocus asked, what's the song that has kept you sane-ish through 2023 so far? What the fuck do I listen to? Is there a Jackie, do I have a song that I listen to too much? I'm seeing how I can like make my eyes do things. I've been in a really like frustrated music selection space. A lot of churchies. What are the Howie Little Lad songs? I don't know. I can't, the title cannot go to any one song right now, I think. There is a version of Everlong by the Foo Fighters that I listen to, and it's almost like a grounding song for me. Like if I need to like reset my brain a little bit, I listen to it. It's like a I don't know music. I don't know music, so I don't know. It's Everlong EB, and I think that's like, it's just in a different it's in that one Oron and his listener song, which, the Hozier one? No, it's not the remaster. Hold on, I will link you guys. I will not leave you guessing. I will go give you the song. This version of Everlong, which for those who know of a fellow named Howl, that one really makes me think about him. And then, wait, I just remembered what song I was thinking of. Fuck. Um, here, I'm gonna give you guys a teaser. What's funny is I don't even fuck with the Foo Fighters like that, but I had like a phase recently where I got over it. I got over whatever like unnecessary haterade I had sipped and was like, damn, this is pretty good. It's because back in my teens, I was like, oh, I'm too cool to like Foo Fighters. I don't like Foo Fighters. Surprise. They're good and I'm just a hater. I want you guys to hear the song Gravity by Bullet for My Valentine. Hold on. Before we hold on, let me reset this. This, and I've known this for like how long? I think I knew that this song was the theme for Shattered probably over half a year ago. Well over half a year ago. Probably like 9 months ago. Long enough to have a baby. I will share it, and then we can listen to a little bit of it. It is a little on the nail. On the nail? Hammer, nail, nose. On the nose. There we go.
Can't tell if I'm dreaming. I'm not sleeping anymore. Am I falling to pieces? Will you wake?
Time out. Do you know Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day? Boy, howdy. I no hate to Green Day. But if you grew up when I grew up, you could not escape. If I ever am in a place where Green Day is playing, I'm leaving. All right. I will now not interrupt the song.
Will you wake me when it's over? Nothing makes sense anymore. Am I falling to pieces? I won't dwell on tomorrow, 'cause it feels like such a waste of time, and it cuts me from the inside. But I know I'm gonna be alright. My eyes are wide open. Fill me up to tear me down. I'm going through the motions.
YouTuber B. No, please no.
Giving up, so you should know. My eyes are wide open. You're the gravity that keeps pulling me down.
Anywho, that's great. This is Gravity by Bullet for My Valentine. Do you know Panic at the Disco? Boy, do I. Leah, I love The Plot in You. And I believe Wage War. Oh man, I found a whole. Never mind. I just realized I shared that song at the last time we streamed. Anywho, that's cool. I'm gonna try to get back to the Q&A list. The Swedish metal one, yeah, that was them. Let's see here. If you had unlimited money, how would you spend it on yourself for your birthday? I would pay my taxes. Y'all, freelancer taxes suck. Can I just throw that out there? If y'all wonder why my mental health dips every time that, you know, this time of year rolls around, it's because I'm not good with money and Uncle Sam is coming for me. Do you have a comfort game? And if so, what game is it? I think it's kind of a tie, because I can tell you how far gone I was. So it was like probably 2 years into YuuriVoice. It was right when like I needed to work really hard to make it sustainable and make it real. And at this point I basically lived in 2 rooms. I had my office where I would record and where I would be on the internet, and I had my bedroom. And I would write and record and post, and what I would do to have fun, I would play Risk of Rain 2 while Law and Order Special Victims Unit played in the background. And I played so much Risk of Rain 2 that it was basically like, this was like how I would self-soothe, basically. Mochi, hey, no, come here. So that was cool. Yeah, I was a Special Victims Unit girly. And then Hades. Hades is the other one. Hades was at a time where I was way better off. Like, life was really good. But I just needed something different to pour a lot of time into. So I just feel yeah. If you were going to remaster one of your older audios or characters, who would you do? If I didn't have to actually do the work and I could just snap my fingers, just redoing. Oh my god. Oof. Redoing Bittersweet Chapter 1 Seth. A lot of people don't even really point out like how much more his accent is in 2 and 3, because they're nice, but the real reason why it's such a big jump is because people weren't able to always differentiate between Alphonse and Seth, even with like Alphonse going like full Alphonse. So adding the extra twang really helped. Ow. Just smack the microphone. Can I braid Dilf Seth's hair? Well, he's 2-dimensional, so it might be difficult, but if you find a way, go for it. Happy birthday, and why did you start doing ASMR? I mean, real talk, it was just I made pretty noises and I wanted to post things online, so I did, and then I got positive feedback, and I like validation. My question is, any suggestions on improvement with art? I mean, I can tell you what I do with my art, but I don't art in the I draw sense. I'm sure the artists in chat could help, though. If you ever played a horror game or watched a horror movie, what would you rate it, and which one was your favorite? I don't do a lot of horror games, although I really want to play the Resident Evil 4 remake. Horror movie. I mean, recency bias, I guess, but I did just rewatch Nope, and Nope is so good. But is it? I feel like there's a different thriller and horror, often in the same category, but not. You know what I mean? What at this moment is your favorite anime? If not anime, favorite show? Oh man, that's always so hard to pick. Let's go with it's always really hard for me to pick. I will say, let's go ahead and go with Cowboy Bebop today. I'm in a Cowboy Bebop mood. I almost wrote an entire book inspired by Cowboy Bebop. I wanted to do a like a ragtag group of space bounty hunters with you know, kind of that. I don't even know how to explain what Cowboy Bebop's take on space is. I'm sure someone came up with a good word, but yeah, I wanted to do something like that. I had this whole thing where I really love this character that I never got to do, but it was like insert some sort of powerful person, whether they were rich or government or something, and it was the daughter of some asshole, and the first bounty is like the protagonist is trying to track down this guy's daughter because she's turned into like a fucking super thief, and they have like, it's very like big brother little sister vibes between them in the end, but they're like rivals at first. That would be fun. I had a whole thing, and it was like she was doing it because the dad didn't want to take care of some bastard kid that he had, but they found out that they had a sibling, and they're like, well, I'm gonna do it because they're family, even if blah blah blah. And then the bounty hunter's like, oh well, god damn it, moral conundrums. Anywho, I had this whole thing, I was very excited about it, and then I never did it, so happy birthday, Yuri. Is Finn microdosing death? Who have you talked to? What do you know? What do you know? What do you mean and what do you know? I'm being vague. Is there gonna be a part 2 of that ghost hunting AU episode? I don't know. I thought I'd want to do more of it, but I don't know. Here's what, real talk, I needed some bittersweet aftercare after like how intense chapter 3 was, and like I was not getting it out of doing some ghost hunter script. If anyone wants to pick up the ball and run with it, I will do more, but I don't want to ride it. I'm not super excited to go do it. Thank you, Tabitha, and happy birthday. Let's see. Question, will you also be doing a voice of Hawks? I don't think I will be picking up any additional My Hero voices, but if you wanted to hear my take on Hawks, go listen to the audio, spoiler alert, where Aizawa is captured. I loved how that turned out, by the way. The sound effects of him like getting beat up, that was like me. Like I don't know, it turned out really good, I think. Bethany asked, do you plan on bringing new plushies or previous plushies to the website? If I do plushies, they're probably gonna be done through if not makeshift, it would be someone like that as well, so they wouldn't be on the website. I think I could technically link to it on the website to send people there, but yeah, it probably wouldn't be on YuuriVoice.com. Speaking of, did you know that YuuriVoice.com is now live, and for celebrating my birthday, you can get 10% off using code BDayStream at checkout. We've got all the goodies. Go and get you some. Also, if you order before Monday, I will send you a special voice memo to thank you. We've got Alphonse's sweater, the dark mode sweater with the text embroidered on the shirt. We've got previously exclusive enamel pins, the new Hello I'm Listener shirt, which is gorgeous and very clever. This is my customer service voice. How do y'all like that? And stickers. Please look at them. I need the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Look at him and tell me there's a god. Charlie. This is how Charlie was before Alphonse came in and choked him. Oh, poor Charlie. And then there's Oron. I have played the Stanley Parable, and I was very, very drunk because we did a shot of whiskey every time the game resets. I think we got to 30, by the way. I will never do that again. I will never do that again. Yeah, my buddy was wasted. We were filming it for content. It was hilarious. He went to shower. We were like, yeah, we're gonna eat. So he's like, I'm gonna shower, then we're gonna make a bunch of sandwiches. And he passed out in his own vomit in the shower and flooded his bathroom. It was bad. And I never got my sandwiches. Yeah, that doesn't exist on the internet anymore, by the way. This is a long time ago. A long time ago. My God. Also, like, I'm a big guy. And, you know, obviously, like, thank fuck I had all that body weight to soak up the fucking alcohol. My buddy was like 6'3" and also big. Like, he's a huge dude. And it took him out. It took him out, man. So that was a time. Thank you, everyone who has ordered. I see y'all. I appreciate you. Very excited. I don't have a high alcohol tolerance anymore. No, I take one sip and I'm like, yeah. Let's see. Would you ever consider making a lore wiki page in the future? Honestly, we've talked about it. I think it's just such a pain to keep it up, you know? Does alcohol tolerance fade away? No, I became diabetic. Though I do also think that just with age, your tolerance probably isn't. Scale of 1 to 10. How scary is Shattered going to be? Well... well... About that. I don't think it's... I will say this. I will say... definitely more thriller than horror. But I was outlining everything and I was like, this first episode sucks. What if I did this? And I told it to Jackie and she was like, oh my God, you're gonna make me draw this? Yeah. Would you ever write or make up an OC that's a little more pudgy? There's a big boy coming, I promise. I know it's taken forever. I'm a big boy. I want some big boy representation. I just haven't done it. I did not have any cake for my birthday. I'm not a big cake guy, so yeah. Is there gonna be another chapter of Bittersweet? Because I'm curious what's gonna happen now. Well, if you watched the finale of chapter 3 all the way to the end, you would know that yes, there's another chapter coming. That will be after Shattered. I have plans for it. And it should be very sweet plans too. I'm very excited about it. Ever watch Ouran High School Host Club? If you have, who's your favorite character? Who was my favorite? What Shattered? You'll see. If you don't go figure it out on your own, you'll find out soon enough. I think my favorite Ouran character is probably Kyoya. It's Kyoya or Kaoru, I think. Just because I've been binging on the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon and had the American Sonic X theme running through my head. What are the boys' favorite 90s, early 2000s cartoons? Oh shit. I don't know. I thought I like skim read that and I thought that it was what's my favorite. I don't know what theirs would be. Where'd you come up with different nicknames for the listeners, like Boo, Sugar, etc.? Well, Boo is just kind of like, it's just a pet name. Like if somebody's your Boo, they're like your Boo. That's been in my lexicon. Is that the right word for that? Vernacular. It's been in my vernacular since I was like 12, maybe older, a little older. So it was a good nickname, I guess. I don't know, it worked. Sugar because Seth, because baking. I don't know. You guys want like a true confession right now? I do not like the concept of every listener character having to have a pet name that becomes their name. I don't like that. That's not how it's always been. It's a recent thing, and don't get me wrong, I know why it helps. It helps because like having a complete blank slate is boring, and you know, another factor is like some people, not everyone loves every pet name, right? So coming up with a name to call them affectionately is helpful. But I'm team if we don't have to have a defined nickname, then don't have one. Like you don't have to name a fucking, like, I mean, the most I've done was Casper with Charlie, but it works. I thought it was clever enough that it was worth it, but you know, sitting down to like write these scripts, you shouldn't have to take forever because you're worried people are like, oh, what's our nickname gonna be? Like, that doesn't fucking matter. That's not like a selling point. So I have pretty strong opinions on that. Let's see. Cupcakes versus muffins. What are you picking? Oh man. I think a really good gourmet cupcake shits all over any muffin, but an average cupcake is like leagues below a decent muffin. There you go. Now you're talking my language. You want to ask me food questions. I will give you detailed, thoughtful answers. I was curious, do you have any ideas for more alternate designs for your OCs, like Dark Mode, Cryptid Hunter, the design for Judas, etc.? So, I think a couple of things. Something that is kind of a new thing that we're trying to incorporate more of is like alternate outfits. So even if it's not like an AU or like a different version of the character, you at least get some different vibes. It's just and it helps differentiate, especially like if we're going to start doing shorts too. Having like the same exact art every time, I wanted to be able to change it up. But in terms of like giving them in the way that like Finn has different fins, right? You've got Bunny Fin, Source Fin, and Garden Variety Fin. I think there is room for... I'm saying a lot just to say yes, and I have many ideas, and just you wait. I was kind of burying the lead there a little bit. Yeah, there's more coming, and not just different outfits, but kind of different vibes. That's all I can say, and I probably shouldn't have said that, but I said it. Okay. Oh no, Fantasia just left. No, Fantasia, I'm about to answer your question. Oh, I feel so bad. Was there a scene that was considered out of your comfort zone or hadn't done before in your voice acting? I think this is kind of like a huge throwback, but like I have not done a ton of werewolf content, but I did do Ulrich, who is a werewolf and does have a shift scene, and doing his grunts and the noises he makes as he shifts did take me out of my comfort zone because it was loud, it was very like guttural, it was different, it was very different from my usual thing. Starwood asked, this one is weird, but how many times has someone asked for a Derek comeback? Parentheses, I don't want him to. I think Derek is an interesting character because I had plans for him and plans changed for reasons. And Carlin did great. Carlin as Derek, it was so different for him, and I think people loved hearing a different vibe out of Carlin. It was really cool. But I'll just say on a personal level, in my personal life, what Derek represented was a lot of not great things, and I didn't want I was happy just to send him off, basically. Mochi, hey, no. Go on. Ah! Go. Go. Go on. Sir. Go. I swear. That being said, is there a chance that we get to see the scene of Oron and him before where he ends up? Now that is a possibility. But I think I have to decide if I want to do that. When you make a new character, where do they start? Do you have a default place, or do you base it off of something unique? It's normally like, I have like a role that needs to be filled, and I come up with a character who would fill that. That's how it used to be. But now, with things being so much more narrative based, you know, let me think of an example. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's tough to just lay out how it works in my brain. Here's a good example. For a while I've talked about how I've got a priest OC, and that started with I just wanted to play into that cliche, right? The taboo priest, you know, he's some sort of fucking, probably a tortured soul or some shit, and he does naughty things, right? But as I started to think, I was like, hey, I might have a use for that character, actually, and he might be more than just a priest, right? So sometimes it just depends on the needs of the story, depends on my own needs and stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna try to catch up a little more. So if I skip a question, it's because it's been answered a whole lot, or I just don't have a good answer off the top of my head, because we've been at this for a little bit. Will there be more stories about Al and Seth's past with them dating? I really want to know more about what happened with the relationship. I feel like you get a lot of those answers in Bittersweet Chapter 3. Now, that isn't to say that there won't be more things like that one flashback where Alphonse was sitting in the driver's seat and Seth was giving him the guac guac. People really want the actual flashback of Charlie creeping in on Seth and Al. And I think that's got to happen, right? That has to happen at some point. Which one should I get? A Hello I'm Listener mug, Hello I'm Listener sticker, dark mode t-shirt, or dark mode beanie? I think if you're a beanie person, I think the beanies look really good. And I've ordered the mug for myself, actually. Whatever you want. Is there anything that shouldn't be put into script submissions besides what is listed? Currently writing one where Boo catches a cold and Al finds them on the floor. I don't think... honestly, like, we don't get a ton of submissions, so we're not really in a place to be picky. I would say if you have an idea but you're not sure about it, just send a message. Like, do the script email, and he has got you. No, that wasn't the one where they dressed up. The one I'm talking about is a flashback to when they were in the city, and there's special artwork of like Alphonse in the driver's seat with his hand on the back of Seth's head. I might actually we might cook up a little teaser using that art to promote that audio. Let's see. Oh, Klain. What if I finally posted the new and improved YuuriVoice theory board to celebrate today? Haha, JK, unless. For those of you who don't know, Klain has a massive theory board. It's great. And I would love to see the new one. Will you ever continue the Galar Pokemon series? I would say you should listen to the Guzma X Professor series. I would say you should listen to that, is what I think you should do. When you read Boss, do you think of Oron or Guzma? This is funny because I saw this. I saw a post on Tumblr that was about this. For me, I think of both, but I think I think of Guzma first because I don't know how much Rook would really be like, hey boss. I don't know if, like, in my head I'm like boss Oron, like literally his thing is like the boss, I believe. But I do think of like Skull Grunt saying, hey boss, like that was a whole thing. Yeah. What's your favorite color? Today my favorite color is a dark red, like a maroon or something. So Charlie was a bittersweet character and then became a full ASMR character. So can Jesse be next? It's a little complicated because it's not my voice. That would be our lovely Thu. And like, I'm not opposed to having things where like Jesse has an episode. I just think I don't want to like, that complicates things on several levels. So I can't say that you've heard the last of her, but is she gonna get a like 10-part series? I don't know about all that, but you know. I hope you have a lovely day. Is there any upcoming games or movies that you're looking forward to? I want to see the Dungeons and Dragons movie. I am now currently watching The Mandalorian. But what else is there? I don't know. Games. What game is coming out? New Legend of Zelda. I don't know. Oh my god, I lost track. Are you a sweet or a spicy kind of guy? Food. I like food. I like spicy. I really meant to say spicy food. I would say more sweet than spicy, but when I'm in the mood for spicy stuff, like I do like spicy food. Is Into the Finverse a viable idea? I don't. Here's the thing. There is. I think it would be more of a. If you watched bro, you know you can't fit back there. You literally had to turn yourself sideways to get down there. Mochi, what you done? He's so bad and on purpose. It is more likely that you would see a Multiverse of Madness style when Doctor Strange is falling through shit with America Chavez. That seems more likely than a Spider-Verse style crossover. And that's because there's a Mochi, he's like sprinting all over the desk. Okay. The way that the Finn situation works, it's not a traditional multiverse thing. Because keep in mind, not to blow people's minds again, because how do I say this without freaking people out? To get to multiverse, you have to die, unless you travel there yourself. So if there are multiple Finns all at once, that's weird, right? Because there should only be him. Stay tuned for more vague. It won't be vague. I really determined that when the Echoes of Eveless reboot happens, he's literally going to explain it in layman's terms. No, it's not. Here's the thing. It's not the I'll try to explain it like this. You know how, let's just say, I'm not trying to pick on Christianity, but you know how people like the comfort of like, oh, Mama's in heaven now, right? You wouldn't think that Mama is in the multiverse, right? You would think Mama moved on to another plane, right? So what we're dealing with isn't a multiverse per se, but there are multiple verses. No, purple, see, purple. in this scenario, Finn would be on Earth, and the Bittersweet trio would be in heaven. And that doesn't even really explain exactly what's going on. My grandma is in the multiverse. No, no, Purple, don't say it like that. For what it's worth, Finn does explain all of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does say, like, I have to check my homework on that, but like he does say that people of the dreamers are living like very real lives in very real worlds. He says that. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And yes, the implication is that Derek has died twice. Klain says he does, and it's fairly directly explained. Thank you, Klain. I was like, what have I said? There's so many things I need to actually double check. Hey, Haraya. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about things. Hey, I will tell you guys this. I have, in fact, already figured out how Derek died the first time. I know who he is. I know what he's doing. I know how it happens. It might happen in future content. Listen, sometimes there's just the right guy for a certain job, and there you go. Any idea of when chapter 4 of Bittersweet's coming out? After other things come out. Is there a possibility for yandere versions of other characters like Alan Seth? Yeah, I've wanted to do it for ever, and I'm willing to commit that like this October there's either gonna be yandere characters or monster characters or slasher inspired characters. This October it's happening. I'm gonna make sure I plan way in advance and we do it. I will say this. There was a draft of Bittersweet in my head where Seth was Seth was an actual bad guy. And we did the whole fucking kidnap boo. It's real nasty. Ends with like Alphonse beating the shit out of him. I did think of that. But I think after the first 2 scripts were written for Bittersweet, I was just like, oh man, this is so not what I thought it was gonna be. So Um, ba, 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 ba. Are there any listeners where you've thought of your own original character design? Yeah, and it's okay. I don't mind sharing. I thought it's kind of like this. I don't have in my head a like defined, this is my idea of who the listener is. The closest I have is like vibes. If you guys remember, I commissioned a comic of like Alphonse banging a I mean, it's a comic, so calling them a listener doesn't make sense. Essentially it was like a very soft Baker girlfriend was that one. And I would have done Baker boyfriend too, but paying double to get the same art but with a different thing. Listen, I just wanted to see it. It was pretty lit too. But when I was like pitching the design, I was just like, you know, honeybee, apron, soft vibes, that sort of thing. And then with Oron, all I think is like professional, slightly goth. Like those are the vibes that I have in my head. Like, yeah. Other than that, I don't have like I don't have a ton of thoughts on like with like Big Red. I mean, probably another goth listener would make sense, but it could be anyone. I try not to get too out there, because like you don't want to accidentally write yourself into a corner, and I don't want to take away any of that agency from listeners. Yeah. Will we get a Doom style episode where Angel fights through hell to save Big Red, or maybe just confront his dad, or just more Big Red content? Good question. I want to pick Big Red back up and do a little story. I have some ideas. Are you gonna go see the Mario movie when it comes out? Yes, I want to. Thank you, Ariadne. Yeah, I'm not crazy about Chris Pratt Mario, but basically the entire rest of the cast and the vibes and the animation all looks really good to me. So, you know, you just got to take it. You know, that is what it is, I guess. Hex says, hey, yo, is Finn truly going to explain it to us with a pointer and a board? Is he going to be in proximity of a desk? Is he going to... Data expunged. I do think quite literally he is going to have a board and a pointer. Yeah. There is a desk where that's going to be happening. Yeah. I can't say what I want to say. I can't say. No, I can't just like say it. I can't. It's not, and it doesn't have anything to do with the desk and any sort of inappropriate. It's plot related. I can't just, I don't want to spill the beans. And I am caught up. For those of you who are just now joining us, I should mention that we've got, hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. YuuriVoice.com, where with code BDayStream at checkout, you can get 10% off. We've got Alphonse sweaters, both flavors, enamel pins, the Hello I'm Listener collection. All kinds of goodies can be yours. Do you want to know the canonical heights of my original characters? Go get the A Dance with Dreams digital PDF. Yeah, anywho, consider it a birthday gift, but you're the one getting the gift. Well, I thought I was going to potentially play a game tonight, but we are going strong on 2 hours. Yeah. Also, I should say, there's really great art in the zine. It was a community project. People contributed fantastic pieces of fan art and all kinds of fun things to the zine. It's lovely. It is lovely. Yo, chat is about to feel some type of way. Speaking of October, are any of the listeners besides the one with the plant guy who are going to be yandere? The plant guy. Oh no. Hey, speaking of, I have a second part of that audio written. It's been written for a long time. I just haven't had a chance to do it. And it might actually have plot things in it. I'm sorry, my man. His name doesn't come up. No, it's okay. It's okay. Finn. Oh, see, now I feel bad. It's okay. He is the plant. Like, to be fair, that's not wrong. Soup says, hi, hello, how are you? Happy birthday, my dude. Someone probably asked already, but I just joined. What got you into voice acting in the first place? It was asked earlier, but the answer is very simple. I got positive feedback on my content So I made some content, and then Yuri on Ice happened, and I was like, hey, I could voice that sad little twink. And I started making fan content for Yuri on Ice, and it was great. And to be fair, like, that Yandere Finn he's really the plant dude. Like, he has little babies that go and eat faces off of Karens. Hey, people loved the power bottom Yuri Kotsky content. Oh man, we did it. I had a birthday. I was gonna play Bear and Breakfast, but I'm pretty exhausted, honestly. I'm pretty exhausted today, so maybe this is it. I know I really want to play the game too, but I also want dinner. I want dinner and rest. Yeah. All right. Well, we did it. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you to everyone who ordered something. I will send those voice memos. Cardlin! Happy birthday, man. Did I just... Oh, no, I did that... Did I just do the I just said happy birthday to you, and it's my birthday. It's not your, it's my, oh. Oh, I did the thing where you say the thing to the person, but you're the person, and no. Okay, happy birthday. It's our birthday. Happy birthday to us. We had a birth. I want to go eat dinner. I'm embarrassed. I'm so glad that the VTuber is the one doing this tonight, because happy birthday, everybody. I hope you've had a good birthday. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but it's gonna be great. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Remember, code whatever the fuck the code is at YuuriVoice.com with the shop, with the stuff that's there. And have a good birthday. Have a good birthday, everybody. Where's the stop button? I'm so tired. Okay, good night, everyone.